Overfishing and pollution have decimated the natural marine habitats of the waters around the UK and driven the native species of oysters to the brink of extinction. Now, some scientists are trying to give the molluscs a new lease on life. If they succeed, they could not only save the species, but also rescue a sinking industry. Mobin Nasir reports.
Looking over the English Channel from the shores of Portsmouth, you'll see ships and boats of various shapes and sizes travelling across the body of water separating the UK and Europe. But oyster schooners, which were once a common sight, are few and far between. Portsmouth used to be a major supplier of oysters, but over the past 30 years, the population has been decimated.
This particular species of Australis decreased a lot especially here in the Solent area because of mainly overfishing and harvesting, but it was actually a combination of different stressors such as pollution, the introduction of invasive species which compete for space and food with these oysters.
Back in the 1970s, up to 15 million oysters were harvested in the seas around the UK each year. But due to overfishing and pollution, the species of oysters indigenous to Portsmouth, the Ostrea edulis, is now nearly extinct. Across Europe, the number of oysters has dropped by more than 90% in the past 50 years. Now, scientists at Portsmouth University's Institute of Marine Sciences are trying to revive the population by breeding the molluscs in a lab.
They cannot really survive in the water if the water is polluted and many other factors. So actually making them reproduce in the hatchery is a safer environment, and we can control and we can ensure that they survive until the very end of the production.
They say besides reinvigorating the local fishing industry, the oysters would help make the region more habitable for other marine life.
The oysters are known as what's an ecosystem engineer, so they enhance the environment that they're restored to or that they were present in. In terms of biodiversity, we know that roughly around 466 different species have been associated with the native oyster. Here in the Solent so far, we've identified about 125 of those on some of the work that we've been conducting. There's also the water quality as well. Each adult oyster can filter in the region of around 150 to 200 litres of water a day.
Larvae born in these incubators are being released into the sea this summer, now that the water temperature is more suitable for them to acclimatise to their new home. If the pilot project works, the initiative will be scaled up with government support, and that could boost the oyster population and help Portsmouth schooners set sail again. Mobin Nasir, TRT World.